You're live. Let me see.
Yay.
Just needed a pause. It's like a burp.
A refresh. Oh my goodness.
We couldn't get on.
I guess YouTube needed a break from us too. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
I was just really stressed out, Pam. Retyping all the content 3 times would have just put me over the edge.
Oh, there you go.
Hi, everybody. We're back. We're back from almost a fortnight, or at least it feels like a fortnight.
Exactly. What time is it? It's 1 to 5.
We're early.
What time did we say we were going on?
We didn't.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. Well, for us,
I just said it's early. I said I needed to get on early because I'm jet lagged.
Yes.
I landed this morning, and I'm afraid I'm going to fade early.
She's going to fade fast. You're going to crash.
We needed to get on early. Anyway, welcome back. If you're tuning in, this is podcast number 108. I am Dina. You can find me at The Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
I am Pam Sapp on Instagram and Ravelry, and Pam Sapiens on Facebook.
Thank you for joining us. If you don't already subscribe to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. I think it's down below. You'll get a notification when we do go live, and you'll be able to tune in right here with us. Or you can watch it on the replay. Down below, I type in the show notes. I write the pattern name, the designer, and I also place the links.
Link to the websites and stuff like that.
For the kits, exactly. So, without any further ado,
there you go.
Let's get started.
I hope everyone has been well. We haven't been on for 2 weeks.
Did you miss us?
Yeah. Well, they had the 4th of July to occupy them.
Oh, that's right. Fireworks.
Yeah,
I missed the fireworks.
There you go.
Hi, everybody. They're saying it's hot in California. We have hello from Norway.
Very hot. I know it's hot in Suburban. It's been saying it's very hot in Texas. It was supposed to be 106 yesterday, something like that.
Just came back from Israel, and I think they're expecting a heat wave this week.
Oh, was that right?
You left just in time.
Just don't bring it with you. That's what.
Exactly.
Bring the nice weather with you.
Exactly. Well, I feel like I'm definitely rested up, Pam. I don't know about you, but what happened to your arm?
Oh, that was the dog. That was the dog.
She has a scratch. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's a casualty. Can I say?
What happens when you go dog sitting, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I said to my daughter, you have to keep the nails short because the kids have thin skin and I have thin skin.
My goodness.
Yeah, that looks good. You should have seen it. I did. But anyway.
Are you well rested?
You want me to tell you honestly? No.
Of course.
Not really. As rested as I would normally be. Okay. But do I feel well rested? No. But that's fine.
I feel rested.
Well, tell us what you did. Tell us what you did.
I went to Israel. I went to visit Sophie, who is
your daughter. Yeah.
Yes, my daughter Sophie. She's my youngest. She's doing an internship abroad.
Nice.
And she basically has about a week or 2 left in her program. But she said, "Mommy, Dad, can you please come visit?" So we did, and we took the opportunity to visit family as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And we traveled around. I tried to disconnect from social media.
Yep.
I didn't do too much posting. I don't think I put anything on my stories for 10
a while.
days.
Yeah, good.
For a while.
That's good.
So it felt good.
It's a lesson in disconnecting. Right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's not something that's
easy.
It
is. Yeah. Well, especially, it's not just, not that you are an average person, but you are also an average person as a business. So it's very hard to disconnect from not only your own personal things, but from the business side of it.
For sure. And with all the algorithms and all the pressure about social media, you have to post every day. You need to do reels and you need to do stories. And
you do what you do.
Right. But it does impact.
Of course.
We were really quiet.
Yeah.
For the 10 days.
We weren't putting anything out there. Sure.
Exactly. So even though the shop, the 20, you can buy online 24/7, but definitely it was quiet and it's okay. It was totally fine. Right. So it was nice.
Good.
Not to have that pressure.
Excellent.
Yes. We got to travel. It was good.
Excellent. Yeah. You saw family and you got to visit with your daughter.
Most importantly. And we saw all her friends who are also doing internships. I have to tell you, it's really nice.
Really?
They're all very happy.
Are they all from her school? They must be, right?
They are. Yeah. So I think it's like
That's
a
like when
Michigan
Emily
thing.
went to Italy, like a semester abroad. Is it that kind of a thing?
No, it's interning abroad.
Okay.
So I asked the kids, why didn't any of my other kids do this?
And
it's
maybe the school didn't offer it.
I don't know if it's so. The older siblings at Michigan University, I think they participated in the program, and then they tell, their younger siblings or they'll
But maybe
tell
the
friends.
schools that the other kids went to, they didn't have this program.
No, but I think it's available to everyone.
Oh, is it
I don't
really?
think it's
Oh,
a
I don't know.
school oriented.
Oh.
I know that the program was offered through the school, but I
Yeah.
think it's offered by state. So you
Right.
don't
But
necessarily
maybe
have to go.
certain schools don't push it as much
Exactly.
as other schools.
So it was
Oh,
interesting.
that's nice.
Look at all these people. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Hello from wherever you are.
They're all over the place.
Yes,
New Zealand,
Las
New
Vegas,
Jersey.
local. Hello,
Yes.
hello.
Norway.
Canada, Massachusetts. A shout out to all of you. Well, we have some finished objects.
Yes, we do.
What are you wearing?
I am finally wearing my lovely tee.
Yay.
It's lovely that my lovely tee is finished.
That's
and I
like
have to
giving
say,
birth.
it does fit. It fits beautifully.
Beautifully.
Yep. No complaints about the fit. And I was telling Dina, I really, for me to finish something like this, I just have to like play games with the time it takes to knit a row.
I have to tell you, since you used the progress marker.
Oh yeah, well
you
that too.
Through it.
Well, yeah, I did, and then but I really started zipping like maybe on Thursday because that's when I did a lot of it. Because I said I have to get this done because going from project to project, nothing was getting done. And I found I didn't have when I would start working on it. So what if I knit 5 rows? What's that going to get me? So
5 rows is 5 rows. Though.
Well, but I ignored everything else and I concentrated on this. Basically, is what I did, and I got this done. So now it's done.
Yay.
Hooray! 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 I used Suburban Stitcher, Clam City, and I did use helical knitting, but I didn't start the helical knitting until I split for the.
Can't even tell
sleeves, and you can't tell.
No.
And I had 3 skeins of Suburban. I have 83 grams left. So 83 grams would be
out of 100. So you just dipped into.
I just dipped into my 3rd skein.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not bad. And I didn't chintz on the length. I mean, I did what she said. Maybe even a skein. Hold on one second. Let me just answer this with a text. I didn't chintz. I did the full length because I was very much aware that I didn't want it to be too short.
Well, it looks beautiful.
Thank you, Dina.
Yeah, I really like it. And it's comfortable, right?
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a very comfortable knit.
We were admiring we had a conversation earlier about the weight and the yarn from Suburban. It just feels nice.
Yep.
Lightweight.
It's nice to knit with. What I did do, the modification I did do, you can't see it here. Well, maybe you can a little bit, is I did this.
Well, see, my hem is longer than yours.
Well, she said a half an inch. I only did a half an inch.
Oh, I think I went longer.
You probably went longer. I didn't want to do half an inch. I said too much. But anyway, I did this on the bottom.
The neckline.
Yeah. I did it on the sleeve, the neck, and the bottom.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I love it.
But other than that, I followed the pattern. I didn't deviate. I did do the phony seam, which was fine.
Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep. Very easy.
Very nice.
It's not hard to do.
I had fun with that.
Yeah.
It's like you drop down the stitches.
Yeah. I may try that on some other things just to see how it looks, I figure, listen, try it once. You try it once. If you don't like it, you don't do it again.
Hey, Mikey.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, Pammy. She likes it.
Exactly. So it worked out well on this.
Beautiful.
Dina's wearing.
I'm wearing, finally, the Montpellier top. Took me a while to finish it. It's usually a very quick knit. Being on, I think it was like 9 or 10 needles. Should have gotten faster. It's got a beautiful rib detail. It's got the rib going down the bottom. I don't know if you can tell. I did the tubular Italian bind off or the tubular bind off, and I have the same edging on the bottom. So I'm thrilled. It's done in TYKK LIne. I did have an extra skein. I think our kits used, I don't recall if it was 8. I think it was 8 skeins, 8 or 9. I'm not sure.
I think it was 8.
8. Yeah. And then I had one left over. So that is my top. I did a video. You guys asked to see how you pick up stitches. If you go on my Instagram feed, you will see that there's a video showing how I picked up the stitches, starting with the edge stitch. so that the ribbing lines up.
On the seam you're talking about.
Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Lori is going to watch this. Someone had asked Lori, where's my seam?
It's right here. It's back here.
It's okay. Can you turn it inside out? I'm going to turn around. Sorry that the table is shaking. There it is. So it's not that bulky. Someone had
that's
asked.
not a bulky seam at
No,
all.
someone had asked if the seam is very bulky.
No, not
I
at
didn't
all.
find it bulky
Not
at
at all.
all.
Must be a comfortable top to wear.
It is very comfortable. I want to get like a bandeau.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a tank top underneath.
Yeah,
My
but that
bra is
looks nice.
definitely exposed. Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is definitely a
fine.
light tank, but I think
Yeah.
I don't need
I
to
think
wear
that
the
looks
tank
fine.
top.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, a band, like if something just to cover the bra, like a bralette, I would probably.
It looks very nice.
I don't know. It is a Jeep armhole. I guess I could have.
Yeah, well, that's meant to be that way, though.
It is meant to be.
It's
and
meant
I
to
do
be so
like
that you have
that
something
see the
underneath it.
contrast.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm
Looks
super
nice.
excited.
It doesn't look as bright in the picture.
You mean on screen?
On
It's
screen.
bright. I posted it to
But
my
it's a nice
stories today.
color. It's a pretty color.
It's definitely a
It's
bright
very
green.
pretty. Love it. I love that color.
Yeah. So
And that's the Montpellier, right?
Montpellier,
Which is on the website. And
we actually restocked some kits. This is the jelly bean green. The designer, it's designed by
this is the
November Knits.
Montpellier, just in case.
It's available on Ravelry. What else can I tell you about it? I mean, if you stick to knitting just this, it's a very quick knit.
It's a fast.
Very
knit.
fast
You were
knit.
doing other things, though.
I was knitting
Yeah.
other things for sure.
But you should show these new colors. Dina.
Yes, so we restocked some. We restocked kits and we created some new ones
Because we've gotten some new deliveries in from.
Right. From Sandnes Garn. So this is the purple.
That's a new color for
It's
us.
getting blown
Oh,
out
that's perfect right there.
right here.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So this is the purple.
This is the blue.
I think it's called blue hortensia.
Yes, there are two blues.
There's the ice blue, which I
Which-
think is in the regular Lena right there. No,
This one? No, it's in here somewhere. In the.
sorry guys.
I don't
Hi,
know where it is.
Jody.
I know
Hi,
it's
Carla.
there. I can't find it.
Trying to decide how long to make mine. Can't wait
Yeah.
to hear the details. I don't know if I went longer.
This, believe it or not, this is the difference between the two blues.
Oh, so this is the ice blue, and you
Right.
could see
Which
it looks
we've
more
had.
like a light powdery blue.
Right.
This looks more like a periwinkle blue.
You can see the difference,
Very
right?
pretty.
Yeah, close, but they're
Both are
different.
available. Just
Yes, in
for the record.
in the Ticklina.
Mhm.
And then the last new. This is lovely.
This is a
color.
great colorway. So this is called Pistachio. So if you're not into this loud, vibrant green,
Go closer,
there's
Dina.
olive green, and then there's this pistachio, which is
Yeah,
a very
that's nice.
soft
That's nice. Very soft
pretty
green. Very pretty.
green.
It's looking a little more gray on the screen, but it really
It's
isn't.
like a yellow,
It's
very
lovely.
pretty spring green.
Go look on the pictures on the website.
They're good ones.
Yeah, they're good ones. You'll see a
Pam
nice
took great
picture.
pictures.
So,
So
anyway,
those are the new colors, and you'll find all the other kits.
for what Dina has on.
Yes.
Can-
And if you're interested in doing the lovely tea, in case you've missed our knit along with Kimberly,
do we still have it on the website?
it's not on the website, but you can curate your own.
Yeah, well, for most people, again, look at your sizing.
And also check
Three
the yardage.
skeins. And I think I did the third size in her, which I don't know what the third size was, but
You clearly would have enough to go up.
yeah.
do a
yeah,
larger
yeah,
size
yeah,
with the
yeah,
three
yeah.
skeins.
Remember we had a customer who was asking when we closed about, she was doing the 40.5 and the saltier tea, and she was asking if she would have, well, that's a different piece. Forget that I said that. That was saltier. Forget it.
I still think she'll have enough.
Oh, I had a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Yes, she said that's fine.
I don't know if I should look at the comments. Welcome back.
Can we
Thank
still
you.
see can we see the side seam on my top?
Absolutely, Jane. Hold on. Pam will stand up for you.
Un momento.
It's very subtle.
Well, don't forget, I've got a very highly variegated, piece.
Mine was
No.
actually mine is also variegated.
You'd have to get
It's very
closer. You
subtle.
see it? But the thing that it
I
does,
think you'd see it more on when you turn, yeah, because it just gives you a little bit. It almost looks like there's a fold there.
but if
Jane.
you lay it down to block it,
it
it
lays flat.
just lays flat.
Yes,
Just
you
lays
don't have to
flat.
make this.
You don't have to make it.
Right.
Right.
The seam just happens.
The
It's
seam
very
just
pretty.
happens. So you can see
I love
this
it.
is it right going down there. If
Very
you can see
clever.
that. You can zoom in.
Hi,
Stop the
Lori.
video and zoom in, right?
There you go. So I definitely went longer than this.
Did you?
Yes, I didn't measure. I can measure. I think somebody had asked me how long did I knit it. Let me go get a tape measure.
I might have one in my bag, Dina. Hold on. Don't go.
Ooh.
Don't go.
Okay.
You have one?
I may. I do have one.
Oh, good.
My little sheep.
You little sheep. Let's see. Let's see. From here, you're talking about,
Yes.
right?
So we're measuring
11
from
inches.
the armhole down, 11 inches.
Mm-hmm. What'd she say to do? She probably said 9.
I mean,
Maybe she said
maybe
8.
my torso is shorter than her torso. Of course, for me, it had to hit me in the right place below the belly. So it's all a matter of sizing.
Knit until the, did she give you an 8?
Centimeters.
Oh, which size did you make?
47 centimeters.
So that would be 4. From where? From there?
Can't be.
No, that's too long.
Maybe
Knit in the round and stack
in
in
total. I definitely didn't do that.
Oh, they're talking from the top?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Yes, I definitely added more.
Okay, so hold that there. So they're saying how many centimeters? 47?
Yep.
Okay, so you were at...
Measure before the ribbing. Who asked this question?
51.
Centimeters, but how many inches? About 20 and a half. That's right, because I usually do
20.
Yeah.
And then she had the ribbing on.
And then I added the ribbing.
Yeah. So you're about 21, 22.
Exactly.
Which is that's our happy spot.
That's
right?
my sweet spot. 22 inches.
Right there.
So I did add length and I still had a skein extra.
Mm.
So that is an FYI for the Montpellier.
Yep.
I love the knit. It was fun. It was quick. It was easy. I finished it this morning. I wove in the ends. I don't know if I remember telling you all that I joined a new skein in the ribbing so that I wouldn't have the bulk.
Flat spot.
Yeah. Yep. I wouldn't have the bulk of weaving in the ends in the front or the back.
Perfect.
So that's a helpful tip too.
Perfect.
And that's it. That's all I have for my FOs.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I have more.
What are you working on?
As you are, the Salty Air. I hadn't started mine the last time. Dina had started hers. I hadn't started mine.
Did you release the colorway that you cast on?
No.
Oh, here
I'm
it is,
releasing
you
it
guys.
now.
Drum roll.
Someone did, vaguely I'm remembering someone asked me about the color. Are you doing something about the color that I'm doing? Because what color did I say I was going to do? I said I was going to do the green. It was the green color.
No, you wanted to do brick.
No, but then I said on our live when we did the Zoom, I was going to do the green, and I showed them the green at the end of the Zoom that we did.
The spruce?
Yep.
The new one.
Yeah. But of course, did I do the spruce? No, I changed it again.
We have too many options here.
I changed it to toffee.
It's such a great color, though.
From Mundry, which I've always loved, and I really don't have anything in this color, although I do love it. Mine's a little squashed up. I have to put it on an 8/32 inch, I think is this needle size.
Love it.
And I am, I still have a ways to go on the chart. I'm halfway through the chart, and then you have to do the chart another, whatever is, I forget now. But it's fun. You have the markers in place, so you know if you make a mistake. I'm using the Mundry Merino linen, the 9010 wool merino. What else can I say about it? I did the cast on that the pattern called for, which was the alternate cable cast on. And
that's definitely tedious.
Yeah, it is a little tedious. It's
funny. Can you show them on camera?
What?
I did the alternate cable cast on is in lieu of the Italian bind off.
There it is.
Or cast on.
Yep.
A tubular cast on. So it's in lieu of that. And the
Correct.
tubular cast on can also be tedious.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another variation.
But once it's done, it's done. I'm trying to remember.
There was something
I did. There was something I did. It might have been shorter stitch or something. I did something, but I said I'm not taking that out. I fudged it, whatever I did. I don't remember now. I don't even remember now what it was I did. But
Pam,
wasn't important.
Would you agree that you would use the alternate cable cast on versus the tubular cast on?
Probably. I don't
It's
find
easier.
it. Yeah.
I mean, it's tedious.
I mean,
but
I think though,
easier.
once you get into the rhythm of doing it, it was much easier.
Yeah,
It wasn't quite as bad. It wasn't quite as bad. And I did do what he said, which was, when I say he, I watched the video link that was on the pattern, and he said to knit the first row flat and then join it in the round, and I did do that.
Very helpful.
Yeah, his tutorial was very helpful because he told you, like, the big problem I have with these things is you're doing a knit purl. What did I just do? A knit, or I just did a purl? And he explained,
good tip.
Yes, and how to tell the difference, so that you didn't even have to keep saying knit purl. You just looked down and you would see what it was. And if you stopped and examined your work, you could make sure from time to time that you didn't miscount, because then you'd have to take it out.
That was a great link that Samantha included in the pattern.
So that worked out very well, and that's where I am now.
Someone is asking, Labrina is asking, where can you get the pattern for the Lovely Tee? The Lovely Tee is available for sale on Ravelry. The designer is Kimberly McAlindin, and if you look at the show notes after we, I guess, end the podcast, you'll see it there.
Right.
And thank you all for welcoming us back and joining us. Okay, I have my salty air tea as well. We have our final Zoom tomorrow. Not that it's
there you go.
You have to be finished Zoom.
No, you don't.
I really actually did not knit on vacation, which is really unusual. I didn't get very far. I didn't even divide.
But you're almost at the divide.
I'm almost at the divide. I think I was telling Pam that I'm at the point I do need to try it on, because I don't think my yoke is
long enough. Yeah.
Oh.
You have to measure it and try it on.
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
It might be. I might do an extra 2 rounds just for insurance to make sure I have enough room. And then I'll divide. We have our final Zoom. So if you are in our knit along, we hope to see you tomorrow. I realized that I did not pull a prize in our last Zoom.
I thought you did. You did.
The second Zoom?
Yes, you did. You did.
Who was the winner?
Oh, I don't know who the winner was, but you did. You went and got it. Didn't you? I swear you went and got it. What was it?
I mailed the first one. I don't think I did.
Oh, we'll have to go back.
Well, we'll have to watch. But we definitely have to do our final giveaway. I don't think we did.
We'll do 2 then tomorrow.
Yes. So definitely stay tuned. And if you miss it, you will definitely get a saved video link. Nori, I apologize. Being on vacation, I was a little disconnected.
Pat says she's as far as you are, Dina, on the salty air.
Yeah, there's no rush. It's okay. We'll get it done, right?
Yeah, look at me. I'm not going to be done tomorrow.
We'll get it done.
But it's fun. It's not, I enjoy doing the lace.
The lace
that I don't have to worry
engaging.
about how I'll keep doing that. It's when I get into the stockinette that I have to play. I have to play a game with myself.
So it's funny
to make myself stay connected.
I charged through the lace pattern.
Right.
Now that I'm in stockinette, I'm like,
Yeah, that's why you didn't pick it up, problem.
No.
But the one thing I will say, there are times when you go somewhere, to an appointment, whatever it might be, that's the kind of knitting you need, because clearly you're not going to be doing the lace, right? So now I've lost my mindless knitting, so now I have to get to it in that. So I have something, right?
There you go. Too funny. So that's our strategy for knitting. Hope to see you in the Zoom.
Yep.
That is my one whip. And I do you have another one? Oh,
yes, you do.
You have a new cast on.
I do have another one.
No.
Well, just before we closed, we got in, as we mentioned before, delivery of the TYKK LIne. And as some people were waiting for, and they got it, hopefully, they were waiting for the, what's it called?
Spicy orange.
Spicy orange, exactly.
Pam was lucky enough.
So I was
some for herself.
Lucky enough to snag some, and then, sorry, I'm a little tangled here. Give me 1 second. And I was debating, how did I do this? It's on the marker. There you go. What I should make, I do have a picture of it here. So what I am making is the North Fork. It's just a summer tee, but I am not striping it because I love this color so much. I just want the top to be solid and spicy orange. It's knit from the top down.
Look at this beautiful bottom. It's got a scoop.
Yes, it does. In front and back. Mm-hmm. And it has short rows. Oh, excuse me. It has short rows in the back. It starts straight and then it joins. So here I am. That's the front neck. And this is the back. And I'm on it. they say 10 and a half. I went on a 10. You know, that way.
Did you get gauge on a 10? Or did you go, were you in between sizes?
Well, again, that's a very good question. Because the sizes go 40 or 44.
Oh, it's a big difference.
But she does give you on the pattern a schematic at the end, and she does do a little tapering in. So even though it's a 44 here, it goes down to like a 42. So interestingly, I had finished this and I measured this. I decided to go with the 40.
Okay.
Because the 40 fits the bust, and I figured if there's a problem going down, I don't have to do the decrease.
Right.
But I'm not 40 through here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I laid this down flat, which I could do because I had my faux seams, my phony seams, this was measuring like maybe 39.
Okay.
So I said, well, that's what this is.
So why'd you go down to I went
to a 40. I did the 40 bust.
No, but didn't you say you went down a needle size or you went up?
I did. Because sometimes when I start knitting and I'm not thinking, I'll loosen up.
Oh, okay.
So for me, that's, and I had done some gauging on this.
You definitely want to gauge. I had gauged.
Well, don't say, yeah, I had gauged before. Mm-hmm. I didn't gauge the minute I started this, but I knew, it was close. The gauge on this is like 14 stitches. So I said, I don't want to have to worry. If I do the 10 and a half, if I start loosening up while I'm knitting, because it's cotton, it's linen cotton and linen and all that. So I said, you know what, I'll just go do the 10.
Okay.
So that's what I did. And when I measured my gauge, like when I was over here, it was perfect. I did get a little tighter up here. So I do want to watch that I don't tighten up too much. Isn't that a great color, guys?
It's a fabulous color.
Fabulous. And this is a fast knit. This is a fast knit. And the other thing too is, when I was working on this, I didn't want to keep switching between this because this is fingering and this is, a bulky weight yarn or chunkier weight yarn. And I didn't want to, different feels on the needles in your hand. So I felt that this is what I wanted to do. So that is North Fork. It's a quick knit summer tee. So if you like the colors of the TYKK LIne, you could stripe it. You could do it straight.
How many skeins did you get for your size?
I believe it says I need 10, but don't forget there's only about 67 yards in a skein.
Right.
Yeah. And when I looked at the length, it's interesting because here I am.
Was it 10?
I'm zooming in on the pattern. She says there are 10 stripes. So I found 11. There's 11, 11, 11. And she had an extra row in there. So I don't know. So here I am looking at the whole thing because I was trying to figure out the length and the.
Well, maybe she added because she wanted us to achieve a certain length.
Could be. Yeah. So anyway, that's the.
I bet you're not going to need as much because
I'm not striping.
Exactly.
Could be.
I think there is ways.
Oh, definitely, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my
her North Fork adventure.
My North Fork in spicy orange. So maybe I'll have that on next week. You think I can finish it?
It's a quick knit if you stick to it.
I bet you if I stick to it, that's the whole thing.
I have my cashmere art
Dina
scarf.
Has. Well, did you knit on that? You had to knit on this. Is that all you did?
I did not do my 10 rounds per day.
Oh.
I didn't really knit.
Well, what does that marker mean?
Well, that was my progress keeper. But it is getting longer.
It is.
I mean, it's so pretty.
It's so cute.
I love it. So we actually did get a new color in.
Of this?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Hold on.
Exciting.
I don't think it's on the website even.
Oof. Got to get that on there.
Before we left, I know. I forget what it's called.
And this is 100% cashmere, what Dina is showing you. It's from Art Yarns, and it's like a pooling technique. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that one in there. Oof. That's lovely.
We did also get more Carmel by the Sea.
I love Carmel. I'm making that top. What is it? A Stephen West one?
No. Which one?
Yes. The Stephen West top that has the black and that color.
Oh, it was the shawl.
What I say, top?
Yes.
I meant shawl.
So this, I think, is called Rainbow Mountain.
Lovely.
So believe it or not, I know I call this rainbow. It actually isn't. I think it's just a color number 173 or 172. The color sheet.
So now hold this up on there. Here, I'm going to move over here.
This is like a soft rainbow.
Show them yours.
This is called Rainbow Mountain.
You see the difference?
And it's got gray. It's got more of a
mustard. Look at that turquoise and that red.
Yes. Hot pink red. And there's actually a brick red.
Is there?
Look at that. a wine
It's
color.
deeper shades of what this is, basically.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a little brighter.
It takes one skein, and I have to put this on the website. I don't think it's on just yet.
What is that going to be called?
Rainbow Mountain Spots.
And what was this called?
I think that's 173 or 172.
Oh, okay.
I have to get it straight. I thought I reordered the same color, and this is what I got in. So now we have
Is
new
that
color.
right? That is so
But
funny.
I actually did admire this with the show.
Yeah.
So I'm
Nice.
happy that it's
It's
here.
not bad.
No, she
I'd
had
be
a
happy
sample
with
knit up.
I'd be happy with either one.
It's not as bright as that one.
It's
It's a
lovely.
little more subtle. And there is more caramel by the sea, if I didn't already say that. Okay. That's it for my whips.
What is Ellen saying? I forget what Ellen is saying.
Do you sell those knitting bags? Are you talking about Pam's?
No, none of mine. The ones I have, we sell.
No, the knitting bag that Pam has is actually by
Oh, this one.
that one is ours.
Yeah,
we don't have any
I
more.
don't think we have any more of it though.
Right.
This is
This
by
one-
the Fat Squirrel.
Yep.
She's on Instagram.
She
Good
has,
luck trying to get one. You have to just catch it when she has it.
when she goes live.
Or she does an update. Exactly. And
A live update is what I meant.
this one we had, but we got this at the show, remember?
Mhm.
It's like a pillowcase.
It's fun.
I told Dina I'm running out of project bags. I need some more project bags, Dina.
We do have the Boxy bag.
What
but-
Dina has, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't show you this one, but this is what my scarf is in.
You could put a lot in that boxy bag.
Believe it or not, you can.
You could put a lot in
I
it.
think at least 4 skeins.
I had my
Lingering
whole
weight.
Lava Lake shawl in that thing.
Did you really?
Yep, I did.
That's crazy.
I know.
It fits a lot. I
Fits
know
a
it's
lot.
deceiving, but it fits a lot. So this
Yep.
is the Boxy bag.
Maybe I should get another boxy bag.
There you go.
I don't know,
Okay.
Dina. I need a bag.
What we have-
Although Dina and I were just saying we both have bags at home we've never used.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. Okay,
What's next?
let's move on.
So that's it from whips for me. Whips, FOs. Well, not really. Yeah.
And
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And cast-ons.
Yep.
Okay. So we have new kits on the block.
Yes. What are we
have-
talking about first?
Let's talk about
Yeah, I
this
think
first.
that's a good
So we
idea.
have the new book from Sandnes Garn. You ready, guys?
Oh,
Book 2207.
Here we go. Remember, we can't sell the yarn.
Can't sell the book without the yarn.
That's, excuse me. Thank you. I'm saying that doesn't make sense what I'm saying.
We can sell the book, but you
Gotta
must
have- right.
purchase it with the yarn.
So what we did is this particular book has 6. I mean, we can show them the inside. Of it.
Absolutely. We can
This,
show the
it has
designs.
6 designs in it. We picked one.
Dress.
Yeah, that is lovely. We picked one that uses 2 colors.
It uses Lena.
Lena. There's another one that uses Lena that is just 1 color, and that you can buy well, you'd have to buy the book.
Just
but-
for the record, the dress is knit in Lena.
That's lovely.
So that's
Can you
one
imagine
design.
knitting that?
Beautiful.
Mm.
There's a beautiful tank. It's done in tin Lena.
That's the fingering.
The fingering weight. I love her hat.
I know.
Next is
That's it. Yeah. What's that called?
the Marina Genzer. It's knit in Lena. It's a long sleeve. It almost looks like a sailor top.
Mhm.
Like definitely very what's that like?
I would like that with like beige and white.
This reminds me of the Marseille.
Yeah, something like it. It's also nice for people that might want a longer sweater but don't want it long sleeve sweaters. Don't want wool. They want something
Right.
cotton.
Then we have this beautiful sweater, which I don't know the name of it. Cute little.
Is that
Probably drop
Lena?
shoulder.
Tin Lena. I think it's tin
Was
Lena.
it 10? I have to look. Hold on. Let me get to the back of the book. We're getting closer.
Maybe it's Lena.
Tin Lena.
Tin Lena. That's
It's called the
that's
April top. Beautiful. Super cute.
okay.
Next up. Are all these designs in here?
Yep,
Okay.
almost done. One more. I think there are 2 more. This one.
Congle top, knit in Lena.
Yeah, this is the one that's nice. Now this is
This
one
I
that
think will be very popular.
yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cover your face, Pam.
That's okay.
This is a beautiful top. It's got a lace yoke.
So it's
Reminiscent
made
of
out of Lena, of
Lena,
the Snowbell.
Snowbell. This top probably takes about 7 skeins up through the medium,
Medium, yep.
about
Medium,
40,
large, whatever.
42 inch size. And
if you're interested in it, call the shop.
right. So for those of you who,
If we run out of books, can we get more books?
I believe so. I don't know
I
how
hope
many
so.
they have on hand.
Are these
We're
patterns?
getting another delivery hopefully soon.
What is that called, that book?
It's book number 2207.
what's
It's
this
by
one called?
Sandnes Garn. Congo top.
Congo. I wonder if it's in there.
And last but not least is the river top, which is what we made kits for. How cute is this?
Lovely.
We'll show the centerfold. There she is wearing it, the model. Here it is on the hanger. It takes 2 colors. We made the kit using 7 skeins of Lina for the main body and 2 skeins for the contrast. The base, the yarn is cotton, linen, and viscose. It is a lovely yarn. It's a shop favorite.
Love that top.
We'll show you the kits, I guess.
Yeah. I put them together. I think it's easier if I just show you the colorways. Let me just look for that first thing. I'm looking for that first one. Of course, I'm not. Oh, there it is. There it is. This, of course, we had to kit it the way it's shown.
Featured.
Yeah, which is
Beautiful. Is that the 1015 like the putty?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So that's 1015
And that's one of those.
in the ice
That's
blue.
the ice blue.
Yeah.
The light blue. So of course, oops, sorry. We did it that way, and as Dina said, it's 7 and 2. What else did we do? Love this way. This is a new color. Show them, Dina.
This is
Blue mint.
Blue Mint, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this is Blue Mint. I know a lot of you are waiting for it. And Tick,
Hasn't
Nina,
gotten here
it
yet.
did not come in. It's in the regular Lina.
Great color.
Beautiful color.
I would wear that.
Blue Mint, and we have it striped with the white.
And this is raspberry cream?
Raspberry cream.
Raspberry cream. This is my anchor.
That's
I think
almond.
that's almond, right? How pretty is that?
Beautiful.
It's another pretty combo. Oh, this Dina loves this colorway. Show them this Dina.
Was this almond?
No, no. Which one? Oh, no, that's not almond. No.
I don't know the color name.
No.
But this is color number 2331, and then I striped this along with 6080. We had fun making these kits.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of a neutral. Actually, you know what this looks like?
What?
That's other sweater that's striped in here.
So, yeah, wasn't that navy though?
Oh, maybe. I don't
But
know. But
it's
this is like
lovely.
a slate gray.
Yeah.
Love this
I love
combo.
that color. Yeah, Dina. That's the color of my
that your
wild
wild
clover.
clover?
Yes.
This is a beautiful shade of green. It's color number 8561.
And that is with almond. Yeah.
So the main color is obviously the color that you see 2 skeins of. Love this one. Is this the new blue?
This is the new blue, correct? Mm-hmm.
This is the new blue. Blue hortensia, I think. And
Is that
white.
what it's called? Yeah.
Mhm. And white.
And
Very
this is
pretty.
the cafe au lait
This is
with,
soft.
I think, almond. Is that almond?
I think it's putty.
Putty?
Yeah.
I can't keep this. next
Cafe au lait and putty. Very soft and subtle, but super pretty for the summer.
Who doesn't want black and white?
This is elegant. Okay,
Very nice,
all you
yeah.
urban people out there,
Yep.
New Yorkers, or wherever you are, if you're just looking for something chic, black and white. Happy, shocking pink and white.
Very pretty. This is one of our favorite colors. 2 favorite colors, I should say.
Aubergine and Serin. Very pretty. In the purple family.
I don't know what this color is.
I don't know. It might be like a light taupe. I don't know.
This is
Burnt sugar.
This is
Not sure.
kit with it's like a burnt sugar. Very
It's very
pretty.
pretty.
Mhm. And what is this now? Oh, this we did. This isn't. This
you
is.
pulled the
I
ice
pulled
blue.
the wrong one. Oh, did I show you this?
No, yeah, you pulled that blue.
I pulled this one. No. What was the blue?
Oh no, that's the one.
I thought we didn't show them this.
That was the first one you did.
Oh, it was
You put
this
it
one?
back.
What? Oh, we did
You
that.
put it
Okay,
back.
I did. I forgot I did. I'm losing my mind. And the last one we have is this is the pistachio with
Looks
white.
like mint chip ice cream without the
Yep.
chips.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
you
want
go.
ice cream
How
now.
pretty is that? So there's quite a few, or feel free to curate your own.
Yes. The colors are all online.
And just let's go over the sizes with them since it is in the book, Dina.
Yes. So one thing about the book, a lot of you, if you're looking to, let's say, knit the dress, or there's another garment that you want in the book, you can always purchase the book and in the comments field say, I would like to knit the dress.
And then we'll have to
tell us
call
what
you.
size, or we'll call you, and then we'll
just know that we can't just do the book.
We cannot
without
just sell the yarn, the book.
There was that little paper I had on here, Dinah.
It's underneath
there
the
it is.
lacy. Yep.
Here it is. So just so you know, size-wise on this river top, it goes from size a 40 finished is the smallest size to a 57 finished. And the way we have it kitted on the website is for the second and third size, which is finished 42 and finished 45. So whatever allowance you feel you want on the sweater, just take that into account.
7 skeins of the main color and 2 of the contrast.
Go ahead. If you wanted the next size, which is 47, it would be 8 of the main color and still 2 of the contrast.
Correct. And you can either purchase that a la carte, or you could leave a note. Please call us, and we would call you.
You could buy the book, you could buy the kit, and buy 1 skein a la carte if that's what you wanted.
Right.
If you wanted a finished 47. Now the other sizes, the 50, it's approximately 50, would be 8 and 3, and the 54 and 57 would be both would be 9 and 3. If you're a 54 and 57, it's 9 and 3. So you can listen to this. You can call the shop. Just to give you an idea of what it is. The pattern calls for, because I know it is in the book.
It's a fabulous new book.
Yeah.
So
I would make at least 2 things in that book.
Yes, at least. I think my girls would like the little tank.
The camisole thing. Yep. That's lovely.
Love it.
And I also like that other lace one,
the Tin
Lena.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I think that's lovely.
Yes.
So there's 3 in there that I definitely would make. So anyway,
that's I wish somebody would make the dress. I think the dress is fabulous.
And that's out of
little
Lena.
Too clingy for me.
I wonder what it calls for you.
My voluptuous figure.
What was that?
She said it's a little too clingy for me and my voluptuous.
Our daughters would look nice in
exactly.
it, right?
Yes.
What's that called?
Is the book online? The book is online. You would have to go look up Sandnes Garn books, and you're going to see the little icons or the little thumbnails. It's the last one because I just added it in. It's book number 2207. Didn't know where to find it. Hopefully you find it now.
So the dress starts, the smallest size is 12 skeins and the largest size is 23 skeins. Isn't that funny?
Well, it's Lena. It's not Tick Lena.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. How been looking for Sandnes Garn magazine. Do you have book 2202? I believe I do. And you can always email me, Lise, and I will check for you. Okay. Next up, we just did the river top. How about we do the new lace and fade?
Oops.
Boxy.
Just dropped something here.
By Joji Locatelli.
Yeah. There you go.
This is a stunner.
I have to say they're beautiful.
So I have to say, I saw this while I was away. And that was like jaw dropping. I thought it was so beautiful and feminine. I knit the boxy.
Yes.
I think this is such a lovely twist with the fade and the lace. And we came in this morning and we made kits.
Yep. Can I show them this one thing?
So, shall we get started?
Yes.
We have a beautiful fade here. Look at that. Most of them are speckled fades. And this has the gray mohair. I don't know if I'll be able to hold all of it, but I will try.
I can hold the mohair if you hold the... Well, that's it. Go a little closer. How pretty is that?
Isn't that gorgeous? So there's layers of like plums and grays, a little purple, just a beautiful combo.
And again, the pictures are on the website, so you'll get a nice, accurate read from the website.
Definitely. I believe the garment is knit from the top down. So you will, yes, you'll start at the top and you work down. You alternate between the sock or sport weight yarn. All of our kits are in sock weight yarn, and then it goes into a mohair lace. And what happens is you're alternating the color. So this mohair is a constant throughout while you alternate the stripes. Thank you, Pam. That's about as far as we can get.
Yeah,
with
well,
only 2
we're out of
screws and
hands. Yeah,
and
exactly.
So that is the gist of the way this works.
Yeah, so if you look on the website, you'll see really nice pictures of the kits. And size-wise, right, Dina? It was through her fourth size, which was finished 66.
Correct.
Right.
So all of our kits will have enough yarn to knit through the 4th size. Now this kit is a little different. While it fades, as you can see here,
it's
beautiful. It doesn't have. Actually, I think it goes this way. Excuse me. Hold on. While it fades, it only has 3 colors. It doesn't have 5. You have the 5 skeins.
Yeah, it's
but
beautiful.
it only has 3 colors.
Love that.
So we thought this was very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. That is, what do we call that? The rhubarb fade.
Rhubarb. Mm-hmm.
The first one was the rabbit hole fade, in case you're interested.
Yeah.
This next one is the gray, the gray fade. I have the hiccups now. Sorry. I have not been drinking, I swear.
Yeah.
This is the gray fade. And we have the mohair going through it.
Lovely.
Very pretty.
Mm-hmm. And the next one, this is lovely. Oh, love this one.
This one is the teal fade. This is
It's so soft.
Stunning.
Here
This
you
is
go.
definitely going to go.
Yeah.
This is just, wow.
It's too pretty.
This
Got
is
it.
done
I'll
with
hold
Fig
this.
and Posy. Simple soft.
And there is a 7th floor yarn in there, but look at that.
Oh,
This
right,
is
and
the
7th floor.
palest shade of a color that kind of picks up on the colors in there.
It's like a very soft sea
Yeah,
foam.
very soft.
It is so gorgeous.
Love this
Love
one.
this fade.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have this in their queue?
They must.
Not seeing that book 2207 listed on the website.
But we'll have to look for you.
I will check that for you.
Okay. And let's go to this one. How about this, Dina?
Which one does this go with? This is
one?
the Clam City fade. So the mohair is like a mineral colorway.
Oh, wait, I'm flipping them. Silly me. Here you go.
Very pretty. It's like a pink eggplant colorway.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous. Absolutely
Pretty.
gorgeous.
There you go.
Oh, Kimberly, you found it?
She found
Thank
it.
you.
Good.
Yeah, I did it. Okay.
Thank you.
Next is the Stiletto Fade. This fade is predominantly from Chelsea Luxe. We did have to stick in a skein of Suburban Stitcher to give us
The
our
5th
beautiful,
color.
our
Mhm.
beautiful fade. But it's absolutely gorgeous. You've got boyfriend jeans, stiletto and jeans. This colorway is called Vintage Denim,
Denim.
and
Favorite leather boots.
favorite leather boots. And then the mohair running through it is
Oh, that's
stiletto and
lovely.
jeans.
Oh, lovely.
Gorgeous.
It's pretty.
Oh,
It's a pretty one.
that's a good one.
It is.
Jeans.
Mm-hmm. That's lovely. That's
Oh,
lovely.
wow. Maybe I should switch.
I don't know. Dina's betwixt and between, right, Dina?
I
As
am.
they say.
This is our hot pink fade. I know. Isn't that teal gorgeous?
The teal is beautiful.
This one is also very pretty. Also, one skein of 7th floor yarns to give us the sequence. And this is a hot pink fade. Look at that speckle. Oh, it's gorgeous.
That's gorgeous. And this is the mohair,
And the mohair is the cream.
which is lovely because you've got that lightness
Beautiful.
there. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Do you have to get your phone?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I know that I can't, so it's going to have to.
Okay.
This is,
Sorry.
that's okay. There you
Next
go.
up
I
is
think this is eggplant.
the eggplant fade. This is gorgeous.
This is pretty. Here you go.
I have to say we picked really good kits. How awesome is that? So eggplant
one
being our
second.
anchor on the end from
Right.
Suburban Stitcher,
Right.
and it just kind of fades out. And of course, if you wanted to do the dark on top, you could certainly start
You
with
do whatever you want,
yes.
sure.
I think the way she had Hoheed had knitted, she started light and she went down with the dark, but you can
Mhm.
do whatever you'd like. So that is the eggplant fade.
I'll
It was
take
really
those.
hard to come up with the names. Sorry, Pam. Do you want me to
No,
get up?
No. We were having so much fun making them. Right, Dina?
We really did. And I think we covered a lot of great
Yeah,
colors.
I think this is lovely.
Is this the
This is
dusty pink?
Yes.
So there's
vintage. You said vintage. This is vintage.
Oh,
the other
you're
one
right.
is dusty.
Okay, so this is vintage pink. It's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? You got
Okay.
it right there?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll help you with the mohair. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Is that gorgeous?
And look at that with it.
It's just like this nude pink running through.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Absolutely
It's got
stunning.
some Suburban in it.
Yes. Cozy, dusty pink.
Love it.
Hence the name.
Love it, love it, love it. The next one, what do we call this one? This you call dusty pink, I think, Dina.
No, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So for the mohair that's running through this kit, it's called Nudie Patootie. It's very soft. It's got like a very soft cream base, and then it's got very soft hints of pink. I don't know if it's coming through, but
This
I think
was
you
dyed
can
as
see
a
it.
fade, right, Dina?
Yes, and this is a fade kit by Autumn and Indigo. It's simple sock, and they each have 400 yards. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me just get the mohair in on the end, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not gorgeous. So it actually starts off very pale, dust of pink, and then it actually fades right into this almost like a purpley gray. Really nice.
And this one that Dina is going to show you is the last one.
I think we call this the water fade.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Water fade. So let's see. I'll start with the 5 skeins that are fading. Very pretty. Love that. And then we have this very pale gray as the mohair that will be done in the lace in between every color. So we tried to make very cohesive fades, not to get it too stripy, and we didn't want to have too many bold stripes running through with the mohair.
Right.
So you'll notice that our kits are kind of monochromatic in that sense with the mohair.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something a little more bold, certainly don't feel shy. You can reach out and we will happily create one for
or,
you.
you know, curate your own too. They could do that as well.
You can. Absolutely.
I know. Did we say that we restocked this?
We did not.
We did not. Okay.
You guys cleaned us out in the Winslow Tee. Florence Spurling Studio designed this fabulous tee. It uses Tif Nielan.
Tif Nielan is what we used.
Well, that's what we used.
Yeah.
I think it was done in merino linen, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. Yes, it was. Ching fiber.
Merino linen.
We used the Tif Nielan, which is the linen, cotton, and viscose blend. And
The
it's 4
little
colors.
baby sister
Yes.
of Tif Nielan.
And it's a four color stripe. And I think it's 8 skeins of the.
Yes.
And
how many did we put on the website? It was like,
how many kits did we make up?
6,
7 or 8, maybe
7 or 8.
something like that.
We're not going to show them.
I think there were maybe 2 on, something like that. There were a few, maybe we added 6 or 7. I don't remember now, something like that. But just check it out. It's nice if you're interested in a nice, easy summer tee, right?
It is.
Oh,
And
we've
it's
got
not
those over there
expensive.
too. I forgot about that.
What's that?
The Onward
And Up Tee.
Onward and Up.
We have so many teas.
Yes. Well, it's that time
We're
of
catching
year.
you
It's
up.
That time of year. It's that time of year.
Tif Nielan designed a new tee.
There was a picture of it. Oh, goodness, I'll have to find it.
I think it was on the light box,
Is
if
it?
I'm not mistaken. Tif Nielan designed a new top. It's called Onward and Up. Onward and Up.
Onward and Up. And you have to use the ampersand. It's not the word "and" if you're looking on Ravelry.
Correct. However, if you're going on the website, just look up Onward.
Yes.
I can't use the ampersand on my website. For some reason, it comes up in gibberish. So just use Onward and you'll find the tees. Here is this beautiful top. We have it. Pam was kind enough to kit it 3 different ways. It was originally designed in sport weight. We have a
but
sport
they
weight
said
kit.
fingering too.
You
So
can
that's
certainly knit it in fingering weight.
yes.
It's got 2 colors. You could see the main color in the body. It's got a drop shoulder sleeve. It's knit from the top down, and it's got a beautiful alternate hem color. And we'll start with the Mundry kits.
There you go.
Do you want to show these, and I'll go get the other ones?
No. Stick
Okay.
do that. I'm just looking at my notes on the
So this is Softness. It's a very soft lavendery color.
Now on the Mundry kits, you can knit through a size 56. And the difference in the sizing is because of the amount of yardage in the skeins.
Right.
Which is why the Mundry you can go through a 56 on this.
So we're going to show you 3 different fiber options.
Now, although Dina is showing you 2 in 1, the kit is 3 in 1. I just didn't want to.
We're just doing color. Right.
Just being lazy.
And if you're looking for sizing, this kit in the Moondrake Sport is the one that's kitted for the largest size. Although you could
do the other ones too.
Right. And if you wanted to make it smaller, I know that these have more yardage, so I'm not sure how that plays out. Can you take a skein off to make it a smaller size?
I'd have to go. I would have to. Well, what is it? 328. You would need for sure 2 on the first 2 sizes, 328.
So
and the first 3 sizes you could do 2, but that would take you through a finished size 40. So if you're doing finished size 40 or smaller, we could take one of the main colors off.
Right.
For you.
So either way, if you needed to upsize it or downsize, just let us know. This next kit is done in Shadow.
I love this combo. You know,
and then you have the Toffee as the
at the bottom
hem. Beautiful. Next up is Coral, if I'm not mistaken, and we have that paired with Pink Salt, which is very pretty. Yeah. Again, we went with tonal here. Love this next one.
Yeah.
This next one is Olive.
And the layering on that green color, what is it called? Sprout?
This one is Olive.
Olive. On the olive. It's so
beautiful.
Pretty, right?
Yeah, it's not just a flat color. It's got shading.
Not at all.
And then the bottom color is Baby Green, which is very soft but very pretty. So that's that kit. The next kits that we're going to feature are going to be with Cocon Blue. It's a fingering weight yarn. It's a superwash, and we have the indigo colorway with indigo speckle, which is very pretty. So it'll actually be a dark navy top with this speckled hem bottom. And then, of course, we have the pink version, her Cocon Pink.
I thought these were great.
Fabulous.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I saw a knitter.
Oh, really?
This way.
In the Cocon?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
She did it in the Cocon Blue.
So check the projects page.
In the project page.
Okay. The following kits are done in 100% silk. It is by VJ Fibers. We have mulberry silk here. This is the gray as the main color. And then you have this beautiful.
And the reason I think I went for the silk was I think maybe one of the yarns they used had silk in it.
I think it was silk or silk.
And that's what and these are so pretty, you know, to do the solid top and have that little bit of a color on the bottom.
Oh.
I thought that would be cute.
This is pretty. So gray and like a mustard, but it's hand painted. So it's not just a flat color.
Correct.
Then we have another gray top. How would you describe this color?
It's very pretty. If you wanted more, you know, kind of color continuity, you didn't want the bottom to shout too much.
This is
got
more
grays,
subtle.
It's got plum, it's got a little olive and very blue pretty. In it. It's very pretty. And the last one, I like this one.
Show it. I feel bad.
I like the one. This is the top is black, and the bottom has that great variegated teal. What color would you say is in that teal, Dina? What is it?
It almost looks like
Charcoal,
a soft black.
Right? Yeah. There you go. Like
at the bottom. That's elegant.
Lovely.
Very pretty.
And that would be fun. We had someone who made the Tegna out of this, didn't we?
Yes, several people.
Yeah, lovely. It's a nice yarn, 100% silk. And that's what we got. I don't think there's plenty of other stuff.
We put Bryn on the website.
Oh, I put the pattern for Bryn.
Bryn is a lovely
it's
top.
Here. This is. Oh, we have to talk about that. That's a fun thing that Dina and I are going to talk about. This is Bryn. Oh, this is Bryn. Right?
Beautiful.
Beth McDonald-Stone is one of the knitters. Well, she has a project up on the project page.
We admired her top.
Yeah.
It's knit. We thought Teklina would be a great yarn to substitute. I think the original pattern was knit in Kestrel by Quince & Co.
And that would be nice, Bryn.
Here's another option.
You know, I'm thinking something, Dina. I want to show you something. I should have mentioned this before. not to go back, but I am going back. I'm going back, and this is reminding
Is
me.
one of your markers, Pam?
Probably. Yeah, probably. I know I had that.
You may want to put that back in your bag.
I wonder what that came off of. Anyway, going back to
North
this
Fork.
tick, the North Fork. Now, I will say,
Well,
and I left it this way.
John.
It's done from the top down, and it has raglan increases, the 4 raglan increases, and it calls for make one. And I decided, of course, sometimes you just do things. She said, why did I do it? I said, I'm not doing make ones. I'm going to do the backwards loop.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I did the backwards loop. Then I got, I was invested in it at this point, I was done with my short rows.
Wait, but what about the direction? Did it matter?
Who cares? I mean, I know Stephen West says,
who cares?
Who cares? Right. So I said, what the heck?
I guess you can knit through the front or through the back.
So I did, on my raglan increases, I did the backwards loop.
Can't even tell.
Rather than the make ones.
Is it easier to, and it's, I think it's much easier.
I think it's much easier to do. Then I debated with, well, maybe I should just go to make ones. And I said, no, I can't. I just
can't switch them.
Can't switch. I said,
sorry.
Can't do that. So do you think I should keep doing those? You see the way that looks, Dina?
Yeah, you're not going to rip it out now.
Well, I would have to rip the whole thing out. But I really don't want to rip the whole thing out.
I don't know why you would.
No, there's no reason to, right?
No.
I said
absolutely not.
I said I'm
going to pretty that looks.
I said I'm going to show that tomorrow.
It looks great.
And see.
And so, just for the record, if you don't know how to do a backward loops,
show them, Dina.
loop cast on, it's as simple as this.
You're
wrap
knitting
the yarn.
Okay.
Around your thumb.
Well,
hold on.
Well, I don't even do it that way.
Oh, really? Well, I just wrap the yarn around my thumb. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going
putting your thumb under it.
Under the yarn. And then I literally just take the needle and I insert.
It's like a backwards loop cast on. Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. What I do, which is the same thing, and it depends how Dina and I knit from feeding the yarn off our left hand. So when I'm knitting, if I have my yarn like this, I just flip my hand like this.
So it's just you're not even changing.
I'm not doing anything.
I definitely stop and I wrap it around my thumb.
So I finally decided just go like this. But lovely pattern, lovely pattern. What's bothering me with it, though, the one thing that's bothering me is that she's got the marker. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. She joined the round in the front.
As opposed to the back?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's like
is there a neckline?
Going against my grain. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think that should matter.
Where'd the picture go? Is it under there? I think it's under there. Is it under there? No.
Yes.
It is. I don't think there's any finishing on it.
Oh, look at that. There is no neckline.
Nope.
Well, you can always crochet.
But I can always put something on it if I wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, but I'm loving it, and I would love to get this done. And it called for
color.
Wrap and turns, and I used
German
short row instead. That's what I had wanted to show you, just to see if anyone, or if you thought I should change it.
Would it be possible for you guys to show us again the beautiful gray top you showed right at the beginning of the show? The gray top at the beginning of the show.
What was the gray top?
We started with the river top.
No, I'm sorry.
Salty air?
Maybe it was in what we were doing.
Was it a whip,
Yeah,
Janet?
It could be this. The salty air, Dina's.
Sorry, I guess I was a little later in the show. Janet, let me know which one. I'm not sure. This was the salty air tee, although mine is blue slate, but it might be coming
it's like a
gray.
blue gray. Yeah. Mine is toffee, so it wasn't mine. And then I showed the, I'm wearing this, and I have the orange. That's all I have, so it wasn't anything I have.
We can recap. We did this. We did the Guerin. We did Tif Nielan. The Boxy.
The
and
Montpellier, but that wasn't gray.
No.
It was probably yours. I have a feeling it was yours,
Could
Dina.
be.
It's probably yours.
Meryl, I just bought the Teal Fade kit for Hohi. Do I need to adjust my size? Well, no, Meryl.
No,
that's
because
a
you need all
kit,
5 colors. You need all 5 colors.
You do need all the colors,
right.
and there's a certain amount of yardage per color.
I mean, you
So-
may have a little more left over than
Mhm.
someone else who made a larger size, but no.
And can you show it again?
Sure. She wants to
That's
show
a
up the one.
gorgeous kit.
She's talking about this one down here,
Yes.
right?
I wonder if I could read. I should say most of these are one of a kind.
Yeah, I don't think you
they
can
are.
redo that one.
Yeah.
She did
Good
this.
choice, Meryl. It's
This.
stunning. This is so your wheelhouse too. So this is done with Luscious and then Fig and Posy. And then it's got that beautiful sea foam.
Yeah, it looks, and
Wow.
again, guys, look at the pictures on the website, because the pictures on the website
Oh,
really
yeah.
are good representations of what they
Stunning.
are.
Stunning. Gorgeous.
Well, congratulations.
I
Meryl.
know. That's a good one.
Congratulations.
For sure.
I will say to you, Dina and I, you know, as you usually do before vacation, you always anticipate, right? You know, what you can take with you, what you can knit while
This
you're
is
not
like
working.
sacrilege what I did.
What you brought with
For
you.
the first
Oh.
time, I didn't wait.
But that was meant for you to do that day, Dina. But we were.
I always take a new cast on for when I
Well,
go away.
what happened is we'd gotten in a new delivery of the Mundry Merino linen, I think is how it started. And I had watched part of Hoki's journal when she was talking about some of her new knits, one of them being the Z-Wag. And I just loved the way it was constructed. It just looked like so much fun.
It's fabulous.
And so
when
we got
she wears it,
yes, it's a great wear.
It's a wrap.
Just
It's
laced,
a Rwana.
yes.
I can't quite
Fabulous.
tell what it is, but it just stays on and it wears well.
So Dina and I were talking about that. As a matter of fact, we finished the Zoom that night, right?
Yes.
And then we started playing with the colors. And while we were putting the colors out, remember we were getting ready. We were putting these colors out because they were new.
You'll die.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
So we made up a couple of colorways for ourselves, right? And see, to me, and I think Dina agreed, if you know the piece, I do have a picture of the piece here. I did. Here it is. Sorry, this is it, right?
Are you all familiar with this piece? It's called the Z-Wag Wrap. I think it's done in 3 triangles, right?
Yes,
they
but they're
merge?
joined. They're joined as you work.
Joined as you go.
And is it 4 colors? It's 4 colors. Yes, it's the. If you look in here, I can't get in there.
So it's a fade.
There's that center in here, right there, and then it fades into a second color, a third color, and a fourth color. So they're not really high contrast, right?
Although some of the testers, or I think some of the people did go
Yeah,
for
some
more
of them
high
did.
contrast.
We like the more blended.
Seamless.
Right. So what we did was we put some kits. Did you want to show him the other one that you were considering? The
Bang, bang.
You want to get that?
Okay.
Now, we were considering putting these up while we were gone, but when I looked at the website, we do have them on the website. We have some great kits on the website. So I was like, well, I can wait until we come back. But Dinah and I both love. How do you like that one I did, Dinah? That one, that blue one there. That's lovely.
These are not on the website.
They're not on the website, but they're lovely. It's just so much fun playing with the colors. Oh, that's lovely too.
This
Can
is
you
the
do-
one you wanted to show.
Oh, well, you might have to help me decide. You might have to help me decide. I wouldn't be disappointed in any of the colorways. But when we first
Just a
started,
little yarn.
when we first, you want me to get that? That one's there. Yeah, that's
That goes
perfect.
this way.
Yep.
That's this one.
Move it up.
Who
Move it
did
up.
this one?
I did.
Tara did this one.
Oh, that one.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
Oh, nice for
That's a
her.
good one.
This one's lovely too. Oh, love that one.
Okay.
Okay, now, so we were playing, and one of the ones we were playing with that night, I'm going to show it to you now.
Wait, before you show that,
Okay.
it started with me obsessing with Bang Bang.
Dinah's been obsessing over Bang Bang since
I don't know why.
our first
I just
delivery
like
came
the
in from
brights.
Suburban.
I love the brights. So I came up with this
Oh, this
face,
is gorgeous.
which is stunning.
It's all Suburban, no?
Except
No.
for this first one.
First one's not.
Clear and Dry.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one.
Mm.
Not on the website, but a fabulous fade. And if you want it, just let us know. This has It's Electric and Bang Bang.
Now, you'll notice that in some of these, there might be 2 skeins for a color, but if these are 460 yard skeins, and if that's what you have, you only need 1 of each.
Right.
So that's why Dinah's holding that as
So this is a 4 skein fade. There's
Mhm.
adequate yardage for this particular fade.
Right.
Okay.
So Dinah loved that. That was one of the ones she was debating over. And
So in my wheelhouse.
and this is the next one. Oh, here you go.
To die for.
And what are the names, Dinah?
Okay. This one is called Blue Sage, Eldritch, Spruce.
Yep. And then we put in, what's that called?
Outer Space.
That's from Seventh Floor. Look at that, guys. Look how do they just seamlessly fade into each other. And I will say, this one, is it this one? Which
Eldritch
one?
and Spruce, I think, are sold out.
No. Well, you would need 2 spruce.
Oh, and you also need, we don't have insufficient, you would need an extra skein of the end color.
So Dinah and I were going to, well, we'll talk about that after. So anyway, so isn't that lovely? Do you like that, guys, or what? What do you think?
There is a second skein.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
Yeah, because I would need more than 1 skein. It's only 400 yards.
It's not green and it's not teal. It's like an
I
evergreen.
love that color.
It's just gorgeous.
I don't even know what that.
Fade is
I've
stunning.
always loved that color ever since it came in, and I dropped one. So that was the one that I was considering.
Great fade, so it won't be. Yes, haven't started.
It's
my
seamless.
Z-Wag
It's
yet.
just a
Amy,
seamless.
Which colorway did you do? What did Amy get? I don't recall. Amy, I don't know. Oh my God, Knitting Posse. Hello.
Hello. Hi. So
next, we played with this one.
Love that one.
This kind of reminds me of Hohi's. Yeah,
a little bit, a little lighter. Yeah. Boyfriend jeans.
What's that?
Not coal.
Smoke?
Maybe smoke.
Steel.
Yeah. Steel. Granny Square.
Pam's favorite.
And Hurricane.
Love.
How gorgeous is that?
That's beautiful.
Love that.
So that'll get into like a drama with the hurricane in there. There, the colors are.
Yep.
Okay, Pam.
This one. Love this one. Love this one. Okay.
You guys are going to have to help Pam pick.
Look at this. I can't read the names. This is Cactus Flower.
Yeah, Desert Rose.
Desert Rose. Where did I
get
Cactus Flower from?
It's in the desert.
We'll
take it.
My goodness. I amused myself. Dusty Pink. Cozy. And Truffle.
Stunning.
Now, Truffle, you would need to, I have the second skein here. I'm just not holding it up.
Yep.
You would need 2 of these, guys, because they're only 300. That is just gorgeous, Dinah.
Stunning.
Ah, love that. But you know me, I love my browns. What can I say?
So Pam is hard pressed. She can't pick between the fades.
And we did that one, right?
Yes, and this is all for the gray neutral lovers.
Yes.
I think there was
I think we have a gray one on the website now.
There was a beautiful tester on Ravelry that did a gray black fade, and this is really very similar.
Lovely.
So if you want to see it knit up, head over to the projects page on Hohi Locatelli's page for the Z-Wag Wrap.
And this is another one that I love.
Oh, where did that one come from?
I made this. Oh, when you were away. Look at this. This is, again, I'm going to say cactus flower. Whatever. Desert Rose. Kale. Is that kale? No, not kale. It's something like
kelp.
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 I don't know what these are, Dinah.
They're colors from Cocan. I think you're going to need 2 of these, right?
And I have them.
Okay. Smoke and Night.
Look at that.
That's another gorgeous brown
You never
fade.
see a nice brown fade. A cohesive brown fade. Is that just gorgeous?
Both of them are very good. This has like a little like pink in undertone, and that just goes more chocolate, like bittersweet chocolate.
Yes,
right?
like dark chocolate. Yeah, love it.
So rich.
I'm between this one, I'm between the green one, and I'm between the cozy one. What are you doing, Dinah?
I wound up.
Dinah knows what she's doing. Yeah, you're not going to guess what Dinah's doing. You're not going to guess what she's doing. What?
Amy said she doesn't have it with her now. She loves the brown. Knitting Posse loves the brown fade.
Which one, Knitting Posse? Which one? This one or the one I just put down?
And who's on? Which of the Knitting Posse?
I bet you it's Kate.
Is it Kate, Kim, or Laura?
Cozy, Dusty Pink. Oh, she's doing Cozy.
Dusty.
Lanyap. Oh, yes. That's
gorgeous.
A beautiful one. Miss Pam goes with the first brown. That would be this one.
Interesting.
Oh. Do you
Okay, can
really
anyone
think-
guess what I picked?
You're not going to guess what Dina.
It's Kim.
Oh, it's Kim.
And she likes the second one.
The
This
second
one,
brown.
the bittersweet option. Interesting. So interesting. Well, you know, you ask 20 people, you get 20 different answers, right?
Yes. Which one are you doing, Dina?
I went really outside of my wheelhouse.
It's very
I went
much
with this
outside of a wheelhouse.
rich green colorway, and I'm super excited. I've wound them up. I didn't even post.
But you didn't start it.
I
This
didn't
is a
start it.
gorgeous colorway. See, the reason that this is so attractive to me and Dina is that you never get these colors.
This is unusual.
You'll never
know what?
never be able to put
Most of
this
our
together
kits-
again.
Yeah. Most of our kits, well, we took a lot of care in putting them together,
Yeah.
Kim. We did, as I like.
We just love them. Like, who's got time to knit this right now, really?
I need to
But-
grow hands.
Yeah, or start knitting with your feet at
Isn't
least.
this
Something
gorgeous,
like that.
Kim?
Is that beautiful?
Like, what? I guess I'm into green lately.
There you go.
Interesting.
So there you go.
I never used to knit with green.
No,
I can't believe I'm wearing this color.
I know. I can't believe
So
I'm wearing this
unusual.
color.
It's not purple.
Yes.
Don't
No, it's
tell
not.
us.
No, it's not purple.
It's not purple.
But it's not it's not like a vibrant color. It's not like spicy,
No.
whatever that is, spicy orange. So anyway, so we're into Z-Wag right now.
There's a lot going on. That's all I have to say. Laura is on.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Hello, hello. Welcome to New York City. Laura
Yes.
moved.
She did. She did.
Anyway, that's it. That's what we got so far. Hopefully next week I will have the Z-Wag Wrap cast on with something to show.
Oh
I
my
do
gosh.
have my
Now the
scan.
pressure is on now, Dina.
Why? Because I just said that.
Yes, Z-Wag. I want to finish my spicy orange. I have to do my salty air.
I want to knit that slow paced.
You want to enjoy it.
I want to enjoy it.
I agree with that. You should.
Why
You
is the
should.
police here? Oh, he's doing a U-turn.
He's leaving.
Sorry.
He's allowed to do that.
Yes.
So, Diana, I have to tell you, when I was walking the dog, my daughter's dog, one night, the dog just went crazy for some reason. I don't know. You could say it was a firework. I don't think it was. I didn't hear any fireworks. She just started pulling me this way and then pulling me that way and turning in circles. And I was so afraid I was going to lose the leash. I was so afraid I was going to lose the leash.
You were outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
outside with her, and she's like 40. She's at least 45
Does she
pounds.
pull when you walk?
She does.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes, but
Not
this
for me.
one thing, she just went. I don't know if it was she saw an animal. I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. I couldn't tell you. So I went back in. My adrenaline was just rushing because I couldn't believe I got her in the house. So afraid I was going to lose her. And I looked, and my finger was like, I said, I bet you I did something to my finger.
It looks swollen.
Oh, it is. Look at it. And that looks better.
Really?
That looks good. So I took myself. So then it was 4th of
Was
July.
it the leash that wrapped around your
It
finger?
must have been the leash.
Oh my goodness.
So it was that was the day before the 4th of July. So then it was the 4th of July. And then the next morning I woke up and it was like tight, like I couldn't bend it, It was like in the knuckle. And I said, gee, it looks like there's fluid in it or something. So I went to the orthopedist because I was afraid that maybe it was my knuckle. I mean, it
What was
wasn't
it?
here. He said
looks
it's like
very
he said
swollen.
it's like a sprain. So, but it's not. I mean, it's down a bit. It's down a bit, but it still
Can you
is
bend it now?
I can, but it
Not
feels
all the
there's
way.
tightness in there still. So he says, "Oh," he looks at my finger. He said, "This is arthritis." I said, "I don't need you to tell me what's arthritis."
Not what you meant for.
But anyway, so I have to tell you, isn't that funny? I mean, it's my
It's not.
finger. I said, "You are lucky." I said to Luna, "You are lucky. I can still knit. If I couldn't knit, you'd be in
Not good
trouble."
shape. Not good shape. That's for sure.
Anyway, so that was my
So you got
funny
scratched
story. Got scratched on my arm.
your finger.
Hmm.
Okay. I think Emily, has to find another solution for Luna.
Exactly.
Luna's too.
But she really is a sweet dog. She really is a sweet dog. What she needs to have some more training. For you have these, they call them
She
now
go to the dog park or anything?
reactive dogs. Like I took her out yesterday at Emily's house and she saw like birds. She went crazy. The birds are flying around.
Do you do the can with the change?
No, what does that do? If like it's a signal that you should stop
Well,
doing
yeah,
whatever
I
she's
think like
doing?
they stop. Yeah, because they don't like the noise. I think that's like one of those dogs.
Well, that's what Michelle told me. She said, I spent $700 with a dog trainer. The only thing I got out of the whole thing, she takes out a pot and a metal spoon and she bangs it on the pot.
It's something
and
with
the
the
dog
noise.
stops.
So apparently, I think if you take like a soda can and you put rocks or something in it, and if there's a behavior that you don't like, you just shake the can a little bit and hopefully it startles or stops them.
And then I don't know, we're in bunny season now. So we'd go back in and there'd be a bunny. I said, last thing I need is for this dog to be seeing a bunny. And the bunny like ran in front of us. Then I'm coming in another day. There's a duck. The duck is sitting on the grass.
How big is Luna?
45 pounds.
You have to be careful. In my mother's neighborhood, somebody was walking a big dog.
Don't tell me what they say. Don't tell me.
The dog saw like a bird or a squirrel was chasing.
Yeah.
The woman
lost the leash.
No, she
fell. Oh, well, that's
flat
the other
on her face.
Well,
very scary.
Well, I was lucky that I didn't lose her that day.
Oh, goodness.
So, needless to say, now you know why when Emily came home on Tuesday night, I was getting that dog over there Tuesday night.
11 o'clock at night. I do get it.
Anyway.
Hello,
needless to say. Oh, good night from Norway. Good night. Good night.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Bed of Roses. I love Bed of Roses.
Everyone check out Bed of Roses. Beautiful company.
Oh, she's just walking through Central Park, Laura said. Good for you.
Nice.
Good for you.
Enjoy.
Beautiful weather to do that, right?
Do we have another light teal kit?
Light teal.
For
what does she mean? This?
I don't know. Which project?
Oh, you mean the one, maybe you mean the
Hohi fade?
The fade. Maybe you mean the teal fade.
Lace and fade boxy?
No, that was one of a kind. That was one
of a kind. Is that Kimberly?
I was asking.
The Kindles. I think, but with Surrey. We do have Surrey. I think we can make that happen.
You think so?
I think so.
That one?
It's Kimberly. Okay, I will message you. Or actually message me on Instagram and then I'll check. It'll remind me. How's that? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't believe I lasted an hour and 20 minutes.
We've got a lot of knitting to do.
Got to get my sleep in.
There you go.
First you have to sleep, yeah, of course. Anyway. All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye. End stream.
There you go.